Happy Thursday, everybody. Starting with Bitcoin, this is Bitcoin's daily chart. You can see it's holding this nice support trend line, and you can see we tried to break out, and now we are coming back. The good news is, if I zoom in here on PPO on daily chart, its green line is still above red line. And when I see RSI, I still don't have any red dot. So there's no indication of a dump. This is just a consolidation before it gets higher, Bitcoin gets higher and go to 32K resistance. For this to break and reverse, I would like to see a red dot here on RSI, and I would like to see green line below red line. Okay, so you can see like this crossover, you can see green line below red line, you can see that's the thing I'm looking for. But right now there are no indications, so this could be just a consolidation. You can see we try to break out. Now we are on the back test of this trend line, and also there's a massive support here around this whole area around 26,000. So it can come a little bit more lower if required, and then it's going to be ready for a massive bounce. And I think the next target would be 32K resistance on Bitcoin. Ethereum a little bit weaker than Bitcoin, but it's also on this support trend line, white line, and you can see it's just finding support here. So look to buy Ethereum. Oh, actually, sorry, I just take my word back. Ethereum just today got a red sell candle. So Ethereum is really weak compared to Bitcoin. Now this daily candle of Ethereum is gonna be tomorrow 8 p.m. Eastern. I will let you know, because if we get a bounce today, this green red dot red dot will go away so there will be no dot. So we have to wait for end of day for Ethereum. So if we get a red dot, that could be a bit bearish for Ethereum, but on Bitcoin I see no signs of red dot yet. So you should follow Bitcoin if you want to trade Ethereum, because Ethereum usually follows Bitcoin. All right, so that's on this. And then S&P 500 SPY ETF. One thing to note, if I go to hourly chart and I want to show you something, let's go to regular trading hours. You can see all these gaps. Today was a gap down, and now there are 3 gaps to be filled on the upside. If I go to daily chart, you can see 3 gaps to be filled upside, and there's also 1 gap here on 420. So worst case, we can still come from here to fill this gap at 420, around 2% down, and then 2.6%, then go higher. But eventually we will be higher, so no matter how we go, so use this as a great buying opportunity. So it's possible we could come down a little bit more lower and maybe fill this gap and then go higher. Okay, or we are already ready and then we are ready to go higher. Okay, this is still a massive bull trend, although it broke this trend line. There are no indication for me to say that the trend is weakening. But right now, if I go to 1 hour chart, let's see if we can find anything, any divergences. Not yet, it's just gapping down. But if I go to futures chart, and if I go to 1 hour chart on futures, you can see a little bit of divergences building. It built around this green dot, built around at 8 p.m. Eastern. So it looks like it's consolidating US 500. So that's a good sign if you're a bull. So anyhow, going back to SPY, the targets for, let me find SPY. The targets for SPY are 438, 450, and 456. These gaps will be filled this year. So if you can be patient and hold this, you can see you have around almost 6% gain in CRUDE. Okay, so just keep holding it. Do not panic sell. This is not time to sell. There's also a gap on triple Qs here around 354. So it's possible we can go a little bit more lower tomorrow and then find support here and then go higher. All right, so that's my preferred count on triple Qs. And on US 500, same thing. And also I want to show you short-term chart. If I go to 1 minute chart, you can see very oversold. You can see Nasdaq 100. You can see green lines is where we buy. This is a day trading chart, and red lines is where we sell. And today you can see we're in green lines all day. US 500 also, it's in the green line. So tomorrow it could rally from here up to neutral line, white line, or red line. Okay, so that's just for your info. I usually provide this information to my subscribers. By the way, if you want to join, you can join this video link. There's a video link on the description of this video. You can join Discord server. Also, there's YouTube channel link if you want to join, be a member. I provide a pre-market and midday update, and you can take trades, and 1 trade can pay for the membership fee. It's very cheap, like $7 a month. Nothing, that's very cheap in my opinion. Okay, so now we covered, let's cover Dow Jones. Yesterday also same thing, looking for a bounce to new all-time highs, Russell 2000. There's no divergences yet, so let's see if we get another low, but if not, you can see this blue line, it's coinciding right with this blue line, so looks like we might be looking for a bottom very soon on Russell 2000. Gold resistance found here, massive rejection, which is on Wednesday after being very bullish rejection, and then we had a follow through today. So basically, gold is. I'm looking for this gap fill for gold to be bullish again 1870. Silver was pretty green today. You can see silver people are buying on this trend line, so it came very close to this trend line around 2283, and people started buying it. So, but if you get another dip, look to buy on this trend line. Natural gas, a little bit downwards pressure, but again, this trend line is a bit far away. So nothing changed. Look to buy the dip as of now. Crude oil, another massive pump, but not able to cross this resistance. This is around $93. So if it cannot cross this resistance, then that's going to be bullish for stock market and gold and Bitcoin. Dollar index, you can see where the resistance zone is, selling off from resistance zone. So nothing much to say here. And let's quickly look at individual stocks. Apple in the support area. This is where you want to buy. Let's go to 1 hour chart. Did it fill this gap? Yes, it did. So we're going to delete this. So there's another gap here now. So Apple is looking good. Multiple gaps to be filled. So do not be too bearish. Tesla, same thing as Apple. Right on this trend line. Okay. And I could maybe adjust this slightly a bit. That's also an option just for you guys if that makes sense. Like this. Okay, so Tesla is on trend line, looking for bounce here. Microsoft looks like this 1 hour chart, the gaps are filled. Most of these tech stocks had a gap down, so it looks like most of these are filled. Looking for higher prices. Google gap down. Again, there's a massive gap here. Earnings gap, is it going to come all the way down? I don't know, we'll see. Meta, Facebook, let's go to 1 hour chart. Looks like this gap is also filled. Yeah, so this is also filled for Facebook. Daily chart, below trend line, wait for it to go above trend line to be bullish. Amazon down 4% and fill this gap very nicely, so delete that. Now there's another gap, multiple gaps, but I think this could be the bottom on Amazon, so very good time to buy in my opinion. Netflix also, this is the daily chart coming very close to this buy area. So 380, look to buy Netflix. Snowflake's down 6%, gap down. So eventually this gap will be filled and it's your choice if you want to hold it long term. You can see 3 gaps that can be filled. NVDA down almost 3% and gap down. And now there's another gap around 395.38. Maybe it looks like it wants to fill that before it goes higher. AMD gap down again, very good stock. If you can hold for a couple of months, this is a great opportunity to buy. So from today's close, there's potential of almost 38-39% on AMD. Okay, so don't miss this opportunity if you can buy. If this is a time to buy. And let's look at commodities. Copper, buy the dip right in the buy zone. Today came to the buy zone. This is where you want to buy copper. CPER is the ETF. Palladium, same thing, coming closer to buy zone. Look to buy in that area. Wheat, again, a little bit weak, but again, it's a back test of this trend line, so nothing changed. So it's just consolidating before a massive move will come. Corn also consolidating. We'll see. Maybe a massive move is due very soon. Soybeans in the buy zone, and sugar little bit dip, so look to buy all the dips on sugar. Okay, gold miners, GDX gap down, but there's another gap around 27.97. Maybe they want to fill you to, maybe they want you to touch and fill this gap. Newmont mine down 1%, and yeah, it's very close to all-time high low, and still not a bad time to buy. And I think that's about it, guys. So again, I want to show you levels for tomorrow's trade. You can see here, so look to buy below 4331 and 4350 and below look to buy. Nasdaq 100 look to buy below 14750 and below. Okay, all right guys, good luck, bye.